Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I don't have my VTube model working. Hi, guys.
Streaming! You are all muted, because I hit the wrong button.
Buttons! Yay!
Button, there we go.
Yay!
Got a new fancy little doohickey, which I just knocked a bunch of stuff over. But this now controls my stream. Hooray!
Yay!
Hopefully no more wrong button mashing.
Yay!
Yay! That's all Sherry can
Yay!
say.
Because after having technical difficulties of my food not being here yet, I then had technical difficulties of the other variety, as in the actual technical difficulties of getting the stream to fucking work. So sorry for everybody who just received like 5 alerts that I was about to go live.
We're all professionals. That is gonna be. I'm gonna trademark that phrase. We are all professionals.
You can't trademark that phrase. That's not how that works. Also, don't be that person, Orgo. Don't be Disney, Orgo.
Trademark everything?
Yeah. Don't be Disney.
I'm gonna pop up your stream.
Anyway, casual talk. So how does everybody feel about MatPat quitting the internet?
Here we go. I would have a stronger opinion about that if I knew who the hell MatPat was.
Yeah, I can't say I ever watched his videos before.
I don't fucking see. This is what is hilarious. Is because I don't really give a fuck about this guy either. I know him just purely from the memes. So, but other than that,
in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, which again, not really encouraging.
Yeah.
It's like the only thing I know about him is that he's leaving of his own volition and not because he got canceled.
Well, what's hilarious is like leaving of his own volition, or is it more of like, oh no, his company is big enough that he doesn't have to run the channels anymore and he can make money off of it that way?
Yeah.
So, because everybody is like, oh no, he's quitting the app, and I'm like, guys, he says he's stepping back from being the faces of the channels, which means people are going to be running his stuff and he's still going to be collecting revenue of it. If you have the ability to do that, of course you're going to fucking do it. Not working, that sounds great. Or working behind the scenes, it's great. And he's like, I've been working this for 12 years. It's about time. And he was crying in his video. And I'm like, MatPat, please. Please don't fucking put on a show for your fucking I'm quitting the internet speech. It's as bad as you've never watched porn speech. Come on. What?
I don't know who people are.
Am I the only one who thinks?
I did not know about that.
I think he was faking. I think he was faking crying during that thing. He's faking it.
Are you saying he just wants attention?
No, I'm saying
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that on the internet right now, just to be safe.
Yeah. I'm not saying that he's doing it for attention. I'm just saying that a lot of people's personas are not genuine on the internet. Anyway, did you know apparently South Park came out with an episode and they bashed Logan Paul?
Yes, I did, because a Nuxanor video showed up in my recommendeds about it. I was going to watch that after the stream.
I didn't know about this. Maybe it's because because South Park's been weird and they've been releasing episodes across all different platforms.
Yeah, it's like they're not doing like proper seasons. It's like they're releasing episodes in batches as events.
Yeah.
It's like what they did with that one season of Futurama where like it was like 4 movies that was like broken up into 16 episodes.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, who wants to rate some Pokemon?
Sure.
I'm here to review you.
Yes. All
right, welcome to we're just going to be rating Pokemon. And you're like, well, what Pokemon are we rating? We're rating all the Pokemon. All
of the Pokemon.
and including
commands.
and including the color variants, all the letters of the unknown, these things, gender difference, all of them, every single one.
Yeah, I have to assume that they're just gender differences is the reason, because they don't look like they're shinies.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's start off with the main guy, the main squeeze, the first guy on the thing, Bulbasaur. What do you guys think of Bulbasaur?
He's an A for me.
I would put him in A too, because you wanna know why?
Mhm.
Because this was my first starter Pokemon. I love Bulbasaur.
He was the first starter that I beat the game with.
Yeah.
He wasn't my first starter, but
Even though I had Pokemon Blue version, I still picked Bulbasaur because I was like, I'm not going to choose the Pokemon that it says on the thing like everybody else. I'm going to choose Bulbasaur.
yeah, who would do that? Not me or my brother. No. To be fair, it is green version in Japan.
And I'm like, is this the sign that Cherry was a hipster from the beginning? I do not know. Anyway, sorry if chat if my stream is being laggy. I don't know over there. Anyway. All right, let's go to the next stage. Ivysaur.
It's an A for me.
Still looks like a Bulbasaur, so I'm going to also go with A.
He looks like the plant. It's very cool with the flower on the back and the leaves, and he looks more confident.
Yeah. All right, so here.
Orgo, do you have anything to contribute?
I do have things to contribute, but you're pretty much saying everything that I would say. So, aside from the fact that Bulbasaur wasn't my starter, my first starter. So, when we get there, we will get there. And I was also about to say, things are about to go very pear-shaped for the Bulbasaur line.
Yeah. All right, time for the final evolution. And that is male and female Venusaur. As you can see, one has a bulb on the top to differentiate that. I think it's a dude. So. Okay, I'm in the B tier, honestly, for this. I don't hate it, but I still think it could be worse. At least it's on 4 legs. At least it didn't go from 4 legs through 2 times to standing on 2 legs like a certain fucking Pokemon's been doing. Hello, Skadet. Welcome.
I'd say I'd go C personally. I'm just not as big a fan of his evolution.
I'd go D. I do not like
Fine.
Venusaur.
We'll split the difference and we'll go into C.
I know at all.
How come you don't like him?
It's just I don't like the way it looks. I think that Bulbasaur and Ivysaur are cute, and Venusaur just...
They're not supposed to be cute for their final evolution!
Compare...
This is Gen 1! They're supposed to be intimidating!
Venusaur is a D.
They're predators!
Compared...
It's a dinosaur!
Compared to Charizard and Blastoise, I just don't like the look of it as much as I like the look of those two.
But okay, since I'm in a B, since I still like it and it's on 4 legs. This is going to be a key point for Cherry a lot in upcoming starters.
I got no problem with Venusaur being in C as well.
Yeah, so C is the thing. All right, so let's go. Gigantamax Venusaur. What do you think of Gigantamax C Venusaur?
That should be in the worst for anything that's Gigantamax.
It's a D for me. I just, in general, I do not like the Gigantamaxes.
That's why I put it in the worst. Any Gigantamaxes for worst.
But you know what? I won't say I hate it. Gigantamax, it can't be worse. Okay, I'm gonna put this in E. I hate it. I hate the stupid flower on its head.
I would put it in D, but I just flat out don't care enough to argue with it on it. That's how little I care about.
I hate that for the
it's not different enough.
I hate it for the Mega Evolution. They just put a flower on its head. Boom, there you go.
By the way, I just saw your chat, and thank you, Scab Death thing. I can't really pronounce that. With the Venusaur as a D. Glad you're on my side. Person's name I can't pronounce.
Just say death.
Just say death. Okay, death.
All right, Charmander.
It's an A for me.
Do we
possibly yes?
He was my first starter, and even though I had basically chosen as like an 8-year-old to play the game on hard mode.
So what do we say? We're all agreeing with the basic bitches with all other Pokemon that Charmander is a pretty top tier starter Pokemon.
Look at that face. Look at that face and tell me you don't love him.
I'll put him
basic
in S tier.
bitches are correct on that one.
He's not an S for me, but he is an A. I love him.
Mm-hmm.
Basic bitch will be putting Pikachu in S, which I highly doubt will happen.
I will put him in S. He deserves it.
No.
There was a series with a depressed Pikachu recently. Have you watched it? I have.
I don't care how good your impression is. I am not.
No. There was like the stop animation series that they did. I think it's on Netflix. It was really cute.
Because it was depressed.
Mm-hmm. Charmander. I mean, Charmeleon.
Okay. Honestly, for starters, like his back sprite in red and blue is disgusting looking. And plus, he was just a giant dick to Ash for no reason.
Like, why did he... I was still really confused about that. I was like, why is Charmeleon so mean to Ash? She saved him from abuse.
Because Ash didn't have enough badges to control him, obviously.
That still no, he did though.
It's like I don't respect you because you saved my life. Yes. I only respect power.
You haven't beaten Blaine yet, so therefore I do not like you.
Even after he beat, it was like into the Orange Islands that he finally got him to like him.
Yeah.
I thought it was sooner.
No, it was a very, very long fucking time in the series before he got it. As soon as
Ash got the volcano badge, the first thing Charizard did was shoot him with fire.
Yeah. and then he was a dick in the Pokemon League where he wouldn't fight, and that lost Ash the badge. I mean, I am in the
he had all the badges at that point.
I am in the sense that I don't think Ash should have won his first Pokemon League, but that was a bullshit reason for him to lose to Richie of all people. All right, so
didn't Gary get eliminated before him too?
He was eliminated like the same time.
Yeah, they were like eliminated.
It's like Ash found out about it later after he'd been eliminated.
Oh.
All right, for some reason, Gigantamax Charizard is next. I'm also going to put that in the hate tier.
Worse, whatever.
Because I just dislike it, but again, I don't care enough to argue putting it in E.
I hate Gigantamax Pokemon. Okay, there's only a few that I'll agree with, but you know what? I guess it's technically better than I'll just put it in dislike. Technically, it's better than this thing.
Then maybe we should move Venusaur then, because
move Venusaur down, and this works. Okay. All right, next Charizard, regular Charizard. We'll put it in A tier.
I don't think you're gonna get much debate out of that one.
I think sleek design. I can't complain with why he's in everything.
I'm more neutral on him for starters. It's such BS that he's a flying type, and in Generation 1 he can't learn fly. It's like that was something they had to patch into Yellow version.
And Red and Blue, does he learn any flying moves?
I don't think he does.
I don't think
he gets Wing Attack until Yellow.
Yeah, because I think
That said,
well, I don't really
remember.
Nope.
I do.
Nope.
I do remember the episode where he and Ash finally connect with each other, and it was very cute.
Mm-hmm.
And I always liked that scene in the third movie where he comes in to help Ash against Entei.
Yeah.
I've only ever seen the first movie, so my knowledge in the anime in general is
Did he play?
limited.
I'm trying to think. Did he play any role at all in the second movie?
Yes.
I don't know if he did.
He helped them cross the ocean when they had the toboggan scene.
Movie.
I think he did show up. I don't remember. It's been a while. Guys, I saw all these movies in theaters, so, you know, that's how...
I remember more about the first movie than I do the second one, so obviously I saw the first one more. And I didn't even see that one in theaters. I did see 2000 in theaters.
I saw both in theaters. Let's go, me.
All I remember is the Slowpoke who sounds like the teacher from
and all the world shall turn to ash. And I'm like, you fuckers with your stupid play on words.
How dare you make that make sense?
Thank you for the drink, Koala. I am, in fact, drinking a drink right now because I ordered some food and I got a drink with it.
Oh, snap, she's drinking. Water.
I drink. It's not water. It's lemonade. That's just gonna make me more thirsty. But thank you for following. Welcome to us being. You know what? I'm gonna put X Mega Evolution Charizard in the A team. I like the blue and black.
It's a B for me.
I'm basic.
I like that he's a dragon now.
Yeah.
I always liked that, like, he was like a pseudo dragon.
Yeah.
Because I always liked.
You know what?
I liked that he was on his team.
I don't really. You know, I think some of these details are a little extra. You know what? I'm also going to put it in B.
Put it in B.
Yep. I had to put this in neutral because I'm like.
Oh, you stink.
I don't like it. I don't like him.
That's an S for me. Right. I love that.
Honestly, it's a C for me. Yeah.
So all right, we'll split the difference, and when it goes in B, how's that?
That's fine. I love that design. It takes the original Charizard and just makes it gives it all kinds of points, makes it look friggin' sharper. I love it. I don't know how else to explain it. How to explain it.
If he was still okay, so here's my argument for this. If he was still in pixel form, I would have liked it more. However, this was the era where they moved everything to 3D and everything became more rounded. So I don't think that these designs work as much anymore for Pokemon.
Fans have made pixel versions of the new Pokemon.
I don't fucking care about what fans did.
It's not official, though.
I care about the official stuff. Redeemed throw? Oh shit, is my throw not working? Hang on.
Your throw is not working.
I will fix this. Hang on.
They want to catch a cherry.
That looks like it should be working.
Pokeballs at you.
See, again, I like death. I say that more often than you really probably would figure. But
sir, how many times have I told you this is the reason you go?
See.
Why is my tits not working?
I'm sorry, your tits?
Yeah, that's what
her tits.
Yeah, my tits. My Twitch integrated throwing system. Is it disconnected? Did it get disconnected from Twitch? Is that what's happened? Hang on.
Look at all your fancy little doodads there.
Connection. Yeah, we got disconnected from Twitch. That's what happened. Because if you were here before the hand, I was having issues with the thing. We got disconnected from Twitch. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
All right, here's a commemorative throw 20 for all of you guys whose things didn't go. Ah! My God. I was going to give you guys one for free, but you all...
Give them an inch, they'll take a mile.
Oh my God. Seriously? Koala, I thought you were saving that to make me... Okay, let's go to Squirtle.
C. Yes, sorry. Wow, I screwed that all up.
C for me.
C.
Oh, come on.
I'm not a big fan of Squirtle.
Okay, I have to put him in B at least. And there's a reason for this. It's because a free company I was in for a long time was called the Squirtle Squad, and I do enjoy the Squirtle Squad in general. So
yeah, if we're doing all the variants, where's the Squirtle with the sunglasses?
Yeah, where's the Squirtle with the sunglasses?
If he had the sunglasses, I would put him in A, but he doesn't.
Squirtle was my first starter. I always have a soft spot for him.
Mm-hmm. War Turtle, gonna put him in neutral.
He's a B for me. I like him. It's my favorite form of that line.
This is Squirtail is the man.
I'd B.
B.
Yeah.
All right. Fine,
I don't like
B.
more.
Well, then we'll move this up to no because that measure is neutral. I hate the Squirtle Squad. I'm leaving. Okay, bye, Koala. I'll miss you.
We don't want you here.
By process of elimination, but for some reason, since it's a little bit sleeker design and that, I'm going to put this guy in dislike.
You know what? I think I actively hate all the Gigantamaxes.
Yes! They all stink!
I don't dislike them, I actively hate them.
The Mega and the Gigantamax are just lazy.
Yeah.
Seriously. Just either make new Pokemon or make new evolutions or whatever. Don't be like, oh, well, it's the same Pokemon.
Just do more Mega Evolutions. Just do more Mega Evolutions.
No. Mega Evolutions aren't real. Remember, they. We'll have to watch. We'll have to watch the animation later. It's like, what? It's like, what are you talking about? Of course, sir. There was never a simulation that Mega Pokemon don't exist. I hate the new evolutions like that. Blastoise. Love them.
I'm neutral.
I don't know why, but there's something about this guy. I really like this guy.
He's giving us the look.
Yeah.
I think the reason I'm neutral on him is because I used Charmander at first. He was Gary's Pokemon. Mm-hmm. And I know that, like, the move everyone wanted him to use was Hydro Pump, but it only has like a 70% chance of hitting.
I like him because maybe it's because in the Pokemon, the first Pokemon movie, the girl's Blastoise was named Shell Shocker. So
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I did too.
Well, that's to see what I focused on in that movie, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. She has a Blastoise.
Ash's death aside, that whole movie fucked me up. It's like, oh, I'm gonna return my Pokemon to my balls. Oh, nope, not even there. They're safe.
Mm-hmm. So, what do we think of 3 Cannon Boy?
Mega Evolution, you know where it's going for me.
I'm neutral. I have a hardcore no opinion on him.
Why is the cannon so big on the back? Nostalgic. Well, get ready because it's not going to stay nostalgic for long.
I did go Gaga over Mega Charizard Y though, so I probably should be more fair to the Megas.
Yeah, D or E.
I don't have a problem with the Megas. It's the Gigantics that I have an issue with.
We can keep Mega Blastoise in C though. I'm neutral.
Yeah. Neutral. Yeah. I hope you have fun here, Dan. Caterpie.
Neutral.
Yeah, it's a bug.
The problem with
I just like it on the effect of the fact that there was a whole episode about Metapod using Harden over and over again.
You know what's funny? I actually like it for that reason. Also, when you're grinding in Viridian Forest and you run into one of those and you beat it, it gives you way more experience.
Yes, it does. It's very easy to beat too. Obviously, because it's just using Harden.
It's a C for me.
I just like.
Let's go back to Caterpie for a second. The biggest problem with Caterpie is the fact that Weedle exists. But we'll get to that later.
All right, male and female Butterfrees. So you're now thinking back of it since all the gender changes. Was Ash's Butterfree a guy or a girl?
No.
I
think Ash is standing in the corner like I had a. Ash is standing in the corner like I had a Butterfree.
Didn't it like have? Wasn't the episode where he got rid of it like it falling in love with a girlfriend or something?
Well, it was a pink
It
Butterfree.
went off with a nest of them. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a pink Butterfree that it liked, but that doesn't mean anything. It could.
I know it doesn't
because there was an episode in the Orange Islands where just a bunch of Pokemon turned pink based on the diet they ate.
Do you remember the Crystal Onyx?
I do remember the Crystal Onyx.
They never did anything with that in the games.
Shame. Fan games did it though.
Mm-hmm. I like Butterfree.
I'm gonna put Butterfree in B. Caused me a bunch of emotional damage. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Also, if you're playing Red version, if you're playing a Gen 1 game and you pick Charmander, Butterfree is the only Pokemon who can do damage to Onix or Geodude that is like effective.
Wow.
I mean, Charmander's Ember does do decent damage.
It's not effective though. It's not effective.
Not very effective. No.
As soon as if you hit it with it, Butterfree learns Confusion. That's like how you beat Brock when you have Charmander.
Hi, Love Turtle.
You get a Butterfree.
Anyway, welcome, Sparks. Everybody say hello to our mod. Our mod who keeps the bots away.
Hello, mod.
Yeah, we're doing Pokemon tier lists. Wait, what am I being talked at? We're just saying hi.
At this rate, we're probably only going to get through the first 150 tonight.
Yeah.
I don't even know if we're going to get that far.
I guess this is Gigantamax Butterfree.
You know where that's going.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it, but by the moral of it being a Gigantamax, I have to put it in D for dislike. So
honestly, the whole idea of like, maybe this is just me, but like I feel like the idea of like Gigantamax bugs is not as like crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
On principle alone,
it's like this is like a prehistoric Butterfree.
Yeah.
Of it being a Gigantamax, I would put it in hate. But look, I will concede.
I will concede to dislike because the Gigantamax Butterfree actually does not look bad designed. Honestly, just wish it was a Mega Evolution though. All right, Weedle.
I remember that shit.
What do we think of Weedle, guys?
Hey.
You love Weedle?
I love the Weedle line.
Mm-hmm.
He's cute. Weedle is cute, but he's a bitch to train because it's like all you can use him against are all he knows is Poison Sting, which is like
I forgot what time it was because I've been playing Power World. Love Turtle. That's the reason why we're doing a Pokemon tier list, because everybody's been doing Power World and we didn't want to pay for it, so we did this instead.
I thought it was because we didn't feel like playing a video game.
Shut up, Azure. It's because of Power. Weedle is A tier.
Yes, yeah. Weedle is A tier.
Weedle's. I feel like Weedle is also like that. It's like there's that one thing from Mario. There's a boss in Mario that looks like this, isn't there? So
it's a cactus, I think.
You're thinking a Wiggler.
Yeah, don't you have to get Yoshi to beat it.
All right, anyway, Kakuna.
Yoshi could eat Wiggler, but...
Neutral. I don't really care for the Cocoon stages.
Yeah, Kakuna's the weakest part of that line.
The only time I'm ever excited about Kakuna is when I get to grind
whoever this man is at the bottom right is amazingly right.
Thank you. That is me. Orgo Corgo.
The only reason I'm playing it is because it's on Xbox Game Pass. Oh, some people got the Game Pass. Gets it for free. That's nice.
People have Xboxes?
People have consoles. I thought we all were on the computer these days. All right, so Beedrill. You know what? I'll put
S.
it in S.
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 one of my favorites.
Bug.
I'll be fair to you and say neutral.
Bug A.
Oh, come on.
When I was a kid, I was like every other kid. It's like, man, I wish Pokemon existed in the real world. And then my friend pointed out, it's like, yeah, there could be a Beedrill over in that grass over there. And me, being like extremely bee-phobic, was like, oh,
no,
that's significantly less cool.
Yeah, no.
And you know what? One of the best part is Beedrill's not a small bee either.
No. A Beedrill is a hornet, actually.
Isn't it like 2 feet?
Yeah, it's about the same.
I don't remember
it's about close to the same height as a. It's about the same, almost close to the same height as the human child characters.
I feel like the Mega Evolution is more of a hornet.
Yeah.
Which is also S, by the way. Possibly higher.
B.
I'm neutral.
A. I will say A for both of these because I don't like bugs Pokemon that much. I'm in the same camp as Misty with bug Pokemon. Unless it's a really pretty bug, I'm not gonna want to get near that bug. So
I am in the camp with Bugsy. I love bug Pokemon. Not my favorite type, but it's certainly up there. I like the types that not quite the same nowadays because there's all kinds of bug Pokemon that are just overused the hell. But I was always the type that liked the types that were never used. Like poison, normal.
I mean, you can't say that anymore. People have done bug locks, so.
Yes, now you got like Volcarona, friggin' Genesect. Why am I drawing a blank on it? Scizor. Although Scizor was in Gold and Silver, he was useless in that game, though.
It was a pain in the ass to get, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, now there's all kinds of bug Pokemon that everybody uses, so it's not nearly as underused. Bug.
New Pokemon are mid. We're not there yet. We'll see if we get there, but we're not there yet.
What do you consider new, though? I know people that, like, new is, to me, is anything after X and Y.
See, I'm
new is anything I don't know.
New is anything after Black and White.
Oh, that's what X and Y I include in that new category too. After they made it 3D.
Yeah, after they made it 3D, it was all downhill from there. The first 3D game is like, oh, this game is kind of empty, but I was like, it's fine, I guess. And I'm like, the Pokemon designs aren't bad yet. The Pokemon designs weren't bad yet.
I stopped back when I was playing after Gen 3. So really, I consider like everything after Gen 4 and beyond to be new to me.
Oh, you need to play 5.
No, I have.
Black and White.
I came back to it. I still consider it new though.
Okay.
I guess new for me is anything that wasn't in my childhood.
Okay, I gotcha.
All right, Pidgey. B, can't go wrong.
A.
Standard A, standard bird.
For me.
Standard bird. That bird.
I don't like the Pidgey line.
Good bird.
They're all gonna be either D or E for me.
It's a good bird.
What do you dislike about them?
They're just so friggin' bland.
But they're a bird.
They're just birds. You compare it to Sparrow.
It's a bird.
Yeah, but look what Sparrow turns into.
Yeah, look at it. It's great. Fine, compare it to Doduo then, in Dodrio.
Sparrow is cooler than Fearow. whereas
true.
The Pidgey line just gets better and better with each
Last episode, he comes back. It's true. In the last Pokemon episode with Ash, he comes back. Pidgeot. What a good boy.
Pidgeot.
Yeah.
Pidgeot is the best out of them.
Like A tier. Good bird.
D or E. You can go ahead and throw him an A,
Even bigger bird. Also like that bird.
Honestly.
B?
Yeah, B.
B.
I think the mullet's a bit much. But
what if I
Mega
put
Pidgeot
him back up? Mega yeah.
We'll give Mega Pidgeot the credit of being very, very colorful. So we can bump that up to like a B or an A.
Yeah. I like the blue.
Blue.
Yes. The accents are very nice on Mega Pidgeot.
Of course, you can only get him in a game where he's not available at the beginning.
All right. All right, so we're on to rats.
B.
B. It's the same boat as Pidgeot. The Pidgey line.
I like.
I mean, he looks cute.
I like the Alola version better.
Yeah.
I like
the Alola version's a B for me as well, but I still like.
I like this bit.
I like it.
I like it better. He gets to go ahead in the thing. I like the dark version more. However, I don't like these guys at all.
It's a D for me. Yep.
Get Sandshrew out of there.
Get out of there.
Or is that Galleon?
Go away.
Sandshrew?
I hate the
Eradicate.
I hate the dark Eradicate. I hate it so much. Look at the fucking.
Yes, because it was in the mountains. I remember.
So
now.
gross. Okay. It's everything is
what is
bigger.
taking so long on this pizza?
I think you would know what type of Pokemon I like. Turtle Pokemon?
Love Pokemon?
No, sharks.
No, drinking. So water Pokemon.
Vanilla Ice. You like Vanilla Ice, I bet.
There's only one shark Pokemon now that I think about it.
My favorite Pokemon is Trubbish.
Yep, true. I've come to like the guy.
Trubbish is not terrible. Yeah. I don't like his evolution.
I don't like his evolution.
I like Trubbish.
Yep, turtle. All right, Spearow, I will put the same.
B or A.
It's a B for me.
I will be nice, and I will put him in the same category as, since these are both birds. However, this bird is going underneath that bird.
It's a D for me.
Yeah, it's a B for me.
I'm neutral.
Spearow is A, B. Fearow is B.
It's just like Spearow has such a cool design, and with just like Spearow, it's just neck.
Listen, man, at the bottom right, I'd love to agree with you all, but Pikachu is amazing. Yeah, Pikachu's going S tier.
We'll get to him soon.
Ekans. I like that his name is Snake spelt backwards. However, he's still a snake, so I'm neutral on him.
Yeah, I'm neutral.
Neutral on Ekans. However,
Arbok,
the next one.
Arbok, it's like because
S.
I like that.
I'm a neutral as well. But
I
do
love Arbok's design. It has a face on its chest.
I like its two faces. I like its two faces. I'm gonna.
Arbok is one of my favorites. I'm gonna have a lot of favorites in their red and blue, by the way.
Ash's Pikachu card design. Okay, Pikachu, both female and male are getting up here because
it's a B for me.
I will fight you on this till the end of time. Pikachu stays in S tier where the mascot belongs.
That's just because you are a Pikachu.
Yes. C. I'm putting it in C just because of how burnt out I've been on Pikachu.
Okay.
I'm not burnt out on any other Pokemon.
If you lower a Charmander's score, I will move Pikachu's score.
I will say that. So I had him in B. I'll put him in A if it's Fat Pikachu.
Okay, we'll pretend that it's Fat Pikachu. How's that? You
can keep him in S if we say that they're Fat Pikachu.
Yes, they are Fat Pikachus. How's that?
I just want to have a Pokemon game.
Fat Pikachu is beautiful.
I was about to say something and I stopped myself because I know that one exists.
Pikachu stays in S, and Pikachu gets moved down. Charmander's going with him. How's that for ultimatum? Huh?
I was about to say that I want a Pokemon game that does not have Pikachu in it, but then I remember Black and White does exist.
Black and White does exist.
No, leave him in S because I don't want to move down Charmander.
That's true. That's good.
The next thing is what bothers me even more. Not Gigamax.
Gigamax Pikachu.
We know what to do with that.
He can go.
We know what to do with that.
I like him more on the fact that it could have been worse for a Gigantamax.
It's a reference to Gen 1. They're nostalgia baiting. I'll buy it.
Yeah.
I accept the J.
I don't have to play. All right, Raichu.
S.
Raichu, I will throw up there. Yes, that is
Pikachu,
the reason.
Raichu is one of my.
Alola Raichu, also S.
Alolan Raichu is great.
I love this guy.
Another reason I am not a fan of Pikachu is he pretty much made Raichu useless. Because they had the Light Ball power-up, and then they had the Evolite power-up. So who the hell is going to use Raichu?
Raichu's not worthless. He has a Psychic Evolution version now. It's fine.
It's like, why would you make a Pokemon who only gets a Gigantamax version in its second stage rather than its final stage?
Because Raichu...
That's like giving the Gigantamax form to Haunter instead of Gengar.
Game Freak did Raichu dirty.
Yeah, Game Freak does do Raichu dirty. I'm at least happy he got an Alolan form at least, and it's a reference to the TV show. So
I'm surprised it's not a Alolan Pikachu form. How much they friggin' love that yellow rat.
Stop being mean to him! He can't help being cute! He's genetically engineered to be that way.
I didn't say he's not cute. It's just... I want something different.
Sandshrew, neutral.
By the way, you're all going to throw it in my face about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Sandshrew is neutral,
15,
but
15 down, you're going to throw it all in my face.
Okay, that Sandshrew is neutral, but Sandshrew gets a like because he's cute and round and roly-poly, and he's like an igloo.
I'm indifferent on Sandshrew.
Yeah, I feel that's good. Like I'm neutral on Sandshrew, but I like the aesthetic of Alolan Sandshrew.
Mm-hmm.
Sandshrew.
Sandslash, I'd throw in B though.
Bottom B.
I mean, I never got to use him because I played Red version.
I like the aesthetic still. I'm gonna be basic. Aesthetic. I'm gonna be basic and say I still like the ice version. All right. Let's go. Nidoran, but it's a woman.
It's a good way to describe her.
Nidoran, but she gets paid 25% less.
Nidoran, but it doesn't have nearly as many rights.
Nidoran, but you get 10% less money from trainer battles.
Woman S tier.
I'm gonna put.
I'm neutral on the whole.
I'm neutral on the Nidorans. I'm also gonna put Nidoran male right next to her because.
Not to sound sexist, but I kind of like how cute, like rabbit looking that Nidoran.
They both need to stay together because they're both.
We're gonna offset each other then because
I
like
Nidoran. They tend to split them up based on the version. That's not true.
I want them to stay together though.
Okay, they can stay together in mid.
Okay.
Yes.
They can be mid together.
So can the Rena and the Reno.
And B neutral mid. Okay.
Yeah. Queen and King is when it's gonna probably change.
I actually don't like Nidorino as much as Nidoran.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't care for the mid-tier. However, the final evolutions is where things get interesting. Okay, so...
Queen is B, King is A. That's how I would do it.
Yeah, I'd put C for the Queen, B for the King. And unfortunately, again, with the whole sexism thing, Nido King is actually more useful in Gen 1 than Nido Queen is.
Gen 1, yes, but Queen, I believe they get some buffs.
They decided to buff. They decided to buff the things later.
Yes, but not in Gen 1.
But then they went ahead and gave Nido King sheer force, and now it's a freaking monster.
Next up, Clefairy. Look at these little gremlins.
Like I always tried to catch one, but I never used it.
I still have nightmares of the mountain
episode. I like just
episode.
having it, you know. So I'm gonna put him in. Clefairy.
I used to be able to do that, and then I hit puberty.
Clefairy. I'm gonna put it in B tier.
Who am I kidding? I was 18 when these games came out.
I'm gonna put Clefairy in B tier because I always try to get Clefairy because I don't know. I just like having Clefairy. Maybe it's because it was a rare Pokemon. Like, it was so hard to find one. And then to catch it because it would be a little bitch and wouldn't go in the ball. I just like having it. Clefable? Neutral on it. That's not as cute as the first form.
Yeah,
I honestly do not care about
Clefable.
Yeah. Vulpix.
S.
S.
S plus.
S.
100%.
S plus.
Absolute favorite Pokemon of all time, Vulpix.
I put it A, but
Alolan gets right next to it.
No, Vulpix also gets S tier. Super cute. I love them. They're adorable. I want 1 million of them.
They're also extremely vindictive. That's canon.
Next,
Ninetales. On the other hand, I put Ninetales S.
They'd still go S.
Yeah.
It's just because
I like how majestic.
Honestly, it reminds me of Tamamo no Mai.
I was about to say, Azure, this doesn't have to do anything with your obsession with fox ladies, does it?
But I think the Alolan Ninetales is better than the OG.
I do like the Alolan Ninetales because it's
Alolan Ninetales is great.
Yeah, it's like it's so whooshy, and I like it.
Whooshy.
Well, what? I don't have another way to describe it. It's like whoosh. Alolan is better than OG. I agree.
It also has like this hidden ability that calls forth blizzards.
Mm-hmm.
So to make it hail, so you can use blizzard with 100% accuracy.
Woo! Let's go. Don't diss this. For women.
Don't diss this fox.
Jigglypuff. I've got to put Jigglypuff in A tier.
You remember what I said about Pikachu being overexposed and all of that?
I gotta put
throw it out the window. Jigglypuff's S.
I had to put it in A tier because that was the main Pokemon I imitated all the time as a kid. Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff.
Yeah, I can't do it anymore.
Jigglypuff. S. What do you mean?
I'm neutral on him.
Jigglypuff was my main in Melee.
Jigglypuff also is in Melee, therefore it gets an automatic higher tier rating for being in a fighting game.
Bullshit me. Jigglypuff was nobody's main in Melee.
Jigglypuff was my main in Melee. It had fantastic anti-air. You could juggle the opponent very well, and then as the opponent is falling off you go and knock him out into the sky.
I'm also going to break your disbelief. I also play Jigglypuff all the time in Melee.
Of all the things you could have picked in Melee, you picked Jigglypuff.
Yeah.
Jigglypuff. When Brawl came out, I was pissed when they nerfed her.
I liked putting a bow.
Sheik was my other.
I put a bow on it, and I played Jigglypuff with a bow. I played that specific Jigglypuff, the one where you could put a bow.
If we could somehow get a Melee thing going, I would show you exactly what Jigglypuff can do.
There's a way to play Melee.
I have not played Melee in years. I am no good at Melee.
And I think the official what the hell website is it for the official tiering for Melee actually puts Jigglypuff in like A or B.
Oh, I wasn't good at playing the game. I just played Jigglypuff all the time.
I just played Link and I spammed his up B.
Neutral for Wigglytuff. Sorry, Wigglytuff.
Yeah, Wigglytuff on the other hand,
Wigglytuff is I'm not into it. Sorry, I'll keep the pre-evolve for him. All right, it's time for these fuckers. They're the worst. I hate them.
Honestly, it's an A for me.
I love their design.
Zubat's cute. It's cute.
I love their design. I hate them in the game.
They're always everyone. That's the real reason. I don't hate them by design aesthetic either. I hate them the fact that I want to just get through the game. Why are there so many?
At least. Oh, excuse me. At least the Geodudes in Mount Moon you can run from.
Mm-hmm. Why are there so many bats?
Unless you have a Charmander, you ain't running from any Zubats in freaking Mount Moon.
I like how the gender difference is one is slightly smaller than the other.
No, the fangs.
The fangs?
The fangs are shorter than the female.
Bats.
It's the same with Golbat.
Anyway, it's bats with no eye. The problem is that it evolves, and now I'm terrified.
Yeah, Golbat I would not.
No. I would say dislike, except for the fact that there's the meme that it's just always screaming, which I find hilarious, and that bumps up to a C for me.
So I don't like these guys.
Do you guys watch the? Do you guys watch the Starter Squad?
Starter Squad.
Yep.
I think I have.
It's a 3D.
Yeah. Where they kill their trainer.
It's like they can only put out like an episode every like 3 years. There's the one where like one of the Pokemon is trying to use a Golbat in battle, and as soon as it comes out of a ball, it's just like screaming the entire time. And finally, the Pokemon puts back its ball. It's like it's not worth it.
All right, Oddish. I guess it's better than Evenish. So.
I don't like odd number. I don't like oddish. I don't like odds.
I'm going to put it in neutral because I think aesthetically, shape-wise, it's a very cute Pokemon. However, I don't have any strong emotional attachments to it one way or another, you know?
It only knows Absorb, which is one of the weakest grass moves.
Gloom, go to dislike. Please. I can't.
If I remember correctly, I hated its anime cry. Just Gloom or something like that.
Gloom.
Dislike.
Vileplume, on the other hand.
Yes, I love Vileplume.
I like Vileplume.
I like the cut of his jib.
I like Vileplume a lot.
I would put it in
the Pokemon. I like the original Pokemon card where it was this horrifying 3D.
Yeah. Well, you also have to like that the fact that this is based on a corpse flower, which is the most disgusting plant in the world because it smells like death. Smells like you, Death.
The smell of death.
The smell of death. Blooms once every couple of years or something like that. I think the one that they keep in Boston bloomed recently. You can't do the voices anymore? Oh, Sage. Paris is next.
Hey.
I
never liked Paris.
I don't like this guy. And I definitely don't like that it becomes a zombie in its evolutionary form.
That one's just terrifying.
Yeah, this is scary. I don't like these two.
Like, true story, I watched like a video on like zombie funguses today, and like that shit is just like ugh.
Spooky.
It's like nightmares exist if you were an insect.
Venom is next.
He's all right.
He's okay. I'm neutral.
Right. I prefer Venomoth.
I like his evolution though.
I like Venomoth. I like that they actually made Venomoth useful in the later generations.
Venomoth. And here we go. It's time for Diglett, guys. Diglett.
Another 3D Pokemon card.
Trio. Diglett. I like him just for the fun things on their own.
I like the memes of what he looks like underneath the underground.
My favorite one is this little comic where it's like the trainer ties a balloon to him to try and get him to come out of the ground, but like Diglett just grunts and just like the ground tears up with him.
Yeah.
And like when the trainer looks around, he sees a bunch of other Digletts tied to balloons. He's like, "Oh, I'm not the first person to try this." Oh, my pizza's here. I'll be right back.
I kind of want to do a tier list that y'all are doing and see how different the ones are. Well, the problem is that this isn't an accurate tier list because this is three people complaining with each other at which point it goes into which thing anyway. So
I've always liked the meme of the Diglett one where it shows him on the ground and he's just
super buff man. I like Diglett. Diglett with hair on the other side.
Go to hell.
Diglett hair, I am neutral. Dugtrio.
It's just 3 Digletts.
3 Diglets. Dugtrio with hair,
that might be my least favorite. No,
No, it's neutral.
I don't like a low on Dugtrio at all.
I don't know. I kind of like his hair.
I love Alolan Dugtrio because it reminds me.
You know what? I think this is gonna be like this actually.
Meme from Mystery Science
Neutral on Dugtrio, but Alolan Dugtrio has such great charisma.
I remember when that Pokemon was revealed and everyone lost their shit over like just this Diglett with this just like amazing hair.
I mean, you're turning me, but I never really liked it.
Gigantamax Meowth. Hate it.
That actually probably my least favorite Gigantamax form.
You know what? Be the first. It's the worst. I get it. It's supposed to be. I get it.
Genuinely do not like Meowth.
Meowth also gonna go to, because it's a cat on 2 legs. I'm gonna go to dislike. I'm sorry, Meowth. I guess your Alolan form is a little nicer, but no.
Also, Team Rocket's Meowth was just a little bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say I liked Meowth when I was younger, but read Pikachu, take Pikachu, and just copy paste everything I basically just said about Pikachu.
I kind of like the vibe of Alolan Meowth, though.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I like this guy a little better.
He's got some class.
Yeah. Meowth is cute. Meowth's
unfortunately Persian suffers for it.
Yeah. Persian, I like cat. Dislike fucking Pighead.
I don't know what happened with Alolan Persian, but yeah, no.
They swapped faces.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the Hisuian version of Voltorb, where they just swapped faces with Electrode.
Okay, let's do Psyduck. I love this fucker.
It's kind of like ASMR. That's
With how it's made in the freaking anime, I'm stunned that they never gave it a psychic subtype.
Also, I get chronic headaches, so I can appreciate his pain.
I love him. I can't.
I'm not saying I hate him.
I can't.
Neutral.
I can't. I have to give him an A because I can't. I can't. The
Misty didn't love him enough. Somebody has to.
Yeah, I love him. Golduck. He turns.
He's alike. He's alike.
He's alike. He's got a cool design, but I don't understand why he turned blue. That's the only thing I don't get. But that's okay.
Why does Dragonair turn into Dragonite?
I still hate that, yo. You don't understand. Mankey. Neutral. Neutral. Primeape,
You got me with chocolate in my mouth when you got to some of my favorites.
I like Primeape for nostalgic reasons because
I think Primeape is but Mankey is neutral, personally.
One of the first episodes of the anime I saw was the fighting episode where Ash used Primeape in a tournament.
Mankey like Primeape love. So Mankey B, Primeape A. Primeape, not Primate.
Well, you're doing your own tier list on your thing, so you can put it like that, but I'm putting it like this.
I'm just watching yours. I couldn't keep more than one thing up for some bizarre reason. Every time I would pull up a game or pull up a Chrome.
I'm sorry, you couldn't keep it up?
Yes, keep more than one thing up. So what does that tell you?
We're talking about Pokemon. You shouldn't have it up to begin with.
Yeah, for the last time, this is not a Pokemon Pass or Smash. Also, I would never do a Pokemon Pass or Smash. I would never do that because Pokemon are pets. They are not for smashing.
And she would do it with Digimon.
I would do it with Digimon, however, because some of those Digimon are just people in costumes. So methinks you protect. No, I just don't like that everybody gets sexual feelings for Pokemon.
Clip that.
There's nothing controversial about what she said, though.
I personally don't like that so many people get those kind of feelings for Pokemon that are pets. They're pets.
To be fair, we do know that Ash's mom has gotten it on with Mr. Mime.
No! I don't want it to be just new dad. Growlithe, good boy. Put him in like.
Growlithe is the best of boys.
Like, I don't have anything against him, but just like because I had red version, I had him over Vulpix, and I never liked that.
Well, Vulpix is still in S tier, and he's just in light tier, so you know.
So I got some. I just got some sore feelings about him. That's all. There's nothing wrong with. Also, is he a dog? Is he a lion?
Both.
He's a dog that turns into a lion.
I'd rather just have a dog. I'd rather a dog than a dog lion.
That can die in a fire, though.
It
looks so doofus looking.
Just like I don't like that it can't see.
I've never played Arceus.
I am never going to play Arceus, so you know.
It's better than Sword and Shield.
I mean, I know it's better than Sword and Shield, but I'm probably never going to play it because that's just not my cup of tea.
But I agree with Death. The Arcanine is S. I love Arcanine.
I have no.
And another one. And another one they finally made useful in later generations.
Hisuian Arcanine. Attack. He's on fire. I'm neutral for. I mean, at least he can see, unlike his baby counterpart. I guess it's a cool black version.
Dogs have bad eyesight to begin with. They use their nose for everything.
What? Jet, is that true? Is that why you bark at everything? Because you can't see? No, he's sleeping. Never mind. He won't respond.
Can't see a thing right now anyways.
Can't see anything now.
Anyway, time for Poliwag. I love it.
Neutral.
I like him, yeah.
I put him in B. He's like so cute and swirly.
Yeah, I'm apparently going to be the exact opposite of the Poliwag line.
Yeah. Because it's horrifying.
Don't look at the anyway. Neutral and neutral.
S. What's wrong with you?
Neutral. It's the same Pokemon.
It's neutral. I'm neutral on the evolutions, honestly.
Yeah, I'm neutral to the evolutions. The first form is cute, but I'm neutral on things. And if like you say S, but no, he's not going in S. This is the same.
He's awesome.
This is the same guy twice. He is not going in S.
He's got anger management issues.
Yeah, it's the same.
The first one is him on Prozac.
Yeah, I am not putting. He is not going in S. I will concede and I will give him a B, but that's the most he's getting.
I love Poliwrath.
How dare
Unfortunately,
I? How dare I?
They're just better fighting types. I think they're just better fighting types.
It's the same guy. It's just slightly bigger hands. That's the only difference.
No, it isn't.
There's
a lot of difference there. He's angry. I think the swirl is going in the opposite direction. Well, it's doing the same on Poliwhirl,
but fight me.
You know that's his intestines, right?
Yeah, you know that's his intestines, right?
even better.
Yeah.
Well, you fucking I'll fucking fight you all on this. He's staying in this tier. He is not going in S. He is not going in S. He is not.
Poliwrath is literally Poliwrath is literally Poliwhirl on steroids.
That's what I mean.
That's not a good thing.
It's the same Pokemon. Abra. I am in neutral for this because the effort would always teleport away before I could catch him.
It was all. I honestly dislike him because of that. Also, he's a bitch to train.
Neutral. Kadabra.
I'm indifferent on both Abra and Kadabra.
Right.
It's like I was jealous because my rival would always have the Kadabra.
I'm putting him in dislike though. I didn't say I hated them.
I am in the dislike in the thing. You know.
I don't. I'm not a huge fan of him, honestly. I'm neutral.
They're not easy to catch and they're not easy to train. So I guess I'll put them in neutral.
They're also glass cannons.
Yeah.
No, put.
On the other hand,
Abra, you know what? He's a bitch to train. He is cute though, so you can keep it in neutral.
Yeah. And then Kadabra, you know what? You go to dislike because you're the middle form. I will give.
On the other hand, you can go ahead and throw that right on A.
Alakazam will get will get a B, not an A. It's not getting an A because it's. Do you know how hard it is to get an Alakazam back in the day?
Yeah, but look at the mustache.
We had no friends. We couldn't.
We had no friends. My brothers wouldn't help me.
Still, besides, everybody used Alakazam, but it was pretty much all about Mewtwo.
Mega Evolution, I don't.
Everybody's team.
I like the Mega Evolution because he looks like a Jedi Master.
Mm-hmm. I'm neutral on him. I think he's kind of stupid looking.
I like the beard.
Yeah, you wouldn't say Alakazam's mustache is fabulous.
All right.
Pretty much, Mega Alakazam is A for me. So it's pretty much the exact same reasons.
Machop.
His ribs unsettle me. They look like gills. He looks like he's a
Thank
fish.
you.
I was gonna. I'll put him in neutral mostly because I feel like we all had no choice but to train one because they're just. I
never trained one.
You just needed a fighting Pokemon at times.
I never trained a
Not in Red and Blue, you didn't.
I was the only one who made sure to always have a fighting type because fighting types are versatile.
Fighting types were terrible in Red and Blue.
We'll get into my fighting type later.
All right, we'll put him in dislike then. I don't really care. Human tree.
Don't care.
No.
I've seen too much hentai with him.
No, yeah, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't, guys. He can't go higher than dislike. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everybody who likes him. I can't do it because everybody is so weird with him on the internet. No. Soiled it.
Now I need to go look things up on the internet.
Not when you're streaming.
I'm gonna listen to y'all yelling and play. Yeah. You listen to us yelling. That's fine. And enjoy Pal World.
I'll have to go look at the rules.
Enjoy Pokemon with guns. We will be the only ones not playing it because we didn't want to pay for. Bellsprout. Neutral.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
I like him slightly more than Oddish simply because he uses Vine Whip instead of Absorb, which is a better grass move.
I liked the Bellsprout line when I was younger, but as I got older, I just.
I have a lot of nostalgia for Gen 2, Bellsprout Tower, so that's another reason why I like him.
Bellsprout goes.
You could throw that one wherever. I wouldn't argue it. Neutral.
I'm neutral on that.
Neutral. And
great gap. Introduced people to Vor in the Pokemon anime.
I was about to say, although Victory Bell does have his little relationship with James.
Yeah, Victory Bell neutral.
Victory Bell and B. Just because of the anime thing.
All right. I'll concede because I do like the final evolution in comparison to the other two. But I was like, I don't know. At least it's consistent.
He looks threatening.
I'm assuming the next two you're throwing in a dislike tier for the very same reasons you threw Machamp in there.
Hate.
Hate it.
For the record, Tentacruel will be an S3 otherwise.
We're gonna go even lower than Machamp just because I was also terrified as a child with the giant tentacles. I was like, what is this episode? Why are they so big? What's happening?
I'm leaving that alone. Next.
Geo dude.
He's neutral.
Tentacruel is S for me, by the way, but we don't leave it in dislike.
What do you think about his other form?
Awesome eyebrows.
Honestly, D. I don't like the electric form.
Mm-hmm. Neutral for regular one.
I do like Golem though.
Golem here.
I'm neutral on all of them, with the exception of a Lowen Golem.
I like Golem.
I throw a Lowen Golem into dislike because I don't know what the hell happened.
He's an electric rock.
He's a plug.
What? A plug? Yeah. That's what he's supposed to be?
I'm gonna put him in neutral. Sorry.
I'm baffling. I don't know what the hell is going on.
I love you, My Little Pony.
Neutral on the base form.
Okay, but the cotton candy one gets in B, right?
It can go into A or B, yes.
The cotton candy one gets B.
You can. I don't have strong feelings about it, so you can put it wherever you want.
Okay, the cotton candy one gets. If we're neutral on the regular form, I want the cotton candy one to be in B.
You can put it in A if you want. I'd have no arguments there.
Okay, because it's so cute. I love him.
I agree, Death. Tentacruel should have been S, but
well, hey, maybe you're just wrong.
Oh.
I love Rapidash though.
It's ravishing.
I'm gonna put it in like slightly higher than Ponyta because it becomes a unicorn.
No, that's a unicorn.
I honestly am not a fan.
Oh, you stink.
My Little Pony, Apocalypse Ponies, punishments
Maybe
for your sin. They're My Little Ponies, and they're going in A.
My Little Pony, so. Well, the new version of My Little Pony.
We should watch the original My Little Pony movie so you can be concerned about what's happening to the pony. What's happening in this girls' movie where the ponies are being captured and put into.
Only if we also get to watch Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yes. Yes. We should watch.
Then we're watching Roger Rabbit after that.
Oh my lordy lord! That movie.
You want to talk about traumatizing a childhood?
I remember after watching that movie, I told my father, I'm only watching the beginning and the middle of that movie. I am never watching the end of that movie again.
Oh my god, it's dead!
Oh, I love Roger Rabbit. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I will watch it 100
thought
times
it was funny
over.
when it was not horrifying me.
All right, it's time for Slowpoke. What do you get? What do you
get?
It was traumatizing. That's one of the reasons I loved it.
Neutral, dislike. I don't.
No, I love Slowpoke.
You love Slowpoke?
Yeah.
Slowpoke is neutral to me. Slowbro is an S.
Slowbro in S. All right,
yes.
Fine, we'll put him in S. Just because.
Slowbro is S.
Yeah. I'm more neutral on
him. You know what? I'm going to put him on like.
He hasn't.
Love.
No, Orgo hasn't gotten any wins lately. You can keep him in S.
I'll put him in S.
There you go. Thank you.
All right, now here's time for the other versions.
Hate.
Those ones are all hates for me.
I don't like the gimmick of a fast Slowpoke.
You could actually put friggin' is that Mega Slowbro?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I don't like Mega Slowbro either. I don't like him either.
Yeah, I hate the Mega Slowbro.
All right, and what about these little guys? Magnemites.
I got a soft spot for Magnemite. Throw him in B.
Yep. And multiple Magnemites, B.
I've always had a soft spot for Magnemite.
When I was a kid, I was into drawing, and I always liked Magnemite because he was so easy to draw.
Sherry's eating on stream.
I'm not eating.
I've been eating.
I'm chewing an ice cube. There's a difference. It's getting water, but in solid form.
That's how you drink your water over the pond.
Yeah, I chew it. I chew my water. All right, Farfetch.
D. He's never liked him.
Never been useful. Also gonna put your new form also in D. Because
you know what? I'm gonna put neutral for him because at least they gave him more personality.
That's true. Ash did get him as a Pokemon, so they did give him more personality. All right.
Never cared for the Farfetch'd line.
It's time for Doduo.
Hey. Well, not Doduo. Doduo can be the neutral, like C or B.
Yeah.
And then
Trio is A though. The only useful normal flying type for 4 generations.
I too like flying on this Pokemon, teaching him to learn fly and then watching him just run in his place up thing. Thank you, Pokemon Coliseum, for those beautiful animations.
I've seen that animation, but I've always liked to imagine his head's just spin around like a helicopter.
Same.
Also, he's one of Yellow's Pokemon from the comics, and I always liked Yellow, so I'm cool with putting him in A.
Was on my first ever team that I beat the Elite Four with. It didn't do well because I didn't know how to play the game, but
also a new Tri-Attack, which sounds cool, but really wasn't that effective.
That was effective in that generation on Dodrio.
All right, Seal.
It was when they turned it into a special attack is when
C
pretty much stunk.
It's a Seal.
C. Yeah, C.
It's a Seal named Seal.
Seal named Seal.
Dugong as well.
Dugong's a B for me.
I want Dugong to be up a level because he's Dugong. Dugong is the cow of the CCC. Dugong. Closely related to the manatee. Grimer.
B. I've always liked Grimer.
I'm neutral.
All right, I'm putting him in B.
One of the Indigo League season episodes one of the few I ever saw was the one where they have to deal where he catches Muck.
Yeah.
So I've got some nostalgia for it.
I'm gonna put Alolan Grimer in neutral though.
B,
I'm not a huge fan of Alolan Grimer.
You can leave it in neutral then.
Muck.
The only useful pure poison type in it for a very long time.
Even though it's just Grimer but bigger, I will put him in A because there's more of him to love.
Which is ironic because he'll use Minimize and it's a bitch move.
Mm-hmm.
Minimize and Acid Armor.
And I do not care for his Alolan version.
I do not like the Alolan version.
There's no.
It's more dangerous. It looks even more unhealthy to her.
Okay, so here's what the hilarious part about Alolan Muck is that the thing says it's like Alolan Muck is more cleanly for some reason because of the way it dissolves the things, and it smells nicer than regular Muck. So.
I thought it was supposed to be something to do with like car sludge or something like that. Obviously not Pokemon, but that's what its design is based off of.
I don't know what its car is based off of. It's just the Alolan version. I don't give a hoot about it. Shelder. I know this Pokemon as the Pokemon that you need to evolve the other Pokemon.
I always thought he was cute.
He's okay.
Yeah, cute. B.
Cloyster.
Less cute.
To the hentai Pokemon. Cloyster. Because people like to make interesting jokes about that. I'm going to put it in neutral.
There's the double battle. There's the double battle in Gen 4 where the female has the Cloyster and the male has the Onyx.
Yeah. All right, it's time for our ghosties. It's Ghastly.
S for all three.
S for all of them.
I love them.
Okay,
it's like when Ash needed. What
about Gigantamax though?
I hate that one.
D.
I do not like
regular that one. Go here.
Mega and regular, yes, can go both.
Mega can be B.
B.
I don't love it.
I don't like it.
It's fine.
Yes, this is official.
It goes there.
So I got a story.
Here's a hot take. I probably actually like the Gigantamax form more than the Mega form, just on the account of all of the stupid merchandise they came up with for this thing. And
the head pillow.
Yeah, the head pillow.
So I've got a funny story about Gengar. I was in the Boy Scouts at the time when the first Pokemon cards were coming out, and my friend gave me a pack to open. And one of the first Pokemon cards I ever got was a Gengar, which was a very rare card. And I didn't realize how valuable it was at the time. But I kept them in my pocket. And then I forgot to take them out. And my mom, the next day, it's like, hey, you left these cards in your pocket, and I watched this, so now they're gone. And I was just like, oh.
That's why it's so rare now.
Everybody just washed their Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Cherry.
So that's the story of how I had a Gengar card for one day.
I used to take cards when I was younger. That they had the cards like the Garbage Pail Kids that were stickers, and I would just peel them off and put them on my dresser.
Cherry has some super rare Pokemon cards.
We didn't know what to do with cards.
I don't know what to do with them though.
I didn't care about the rarity. I just cared about arranging them all in numerical order in my binder.
All of my things are in numerical order in my binder. Well,
it's like I cared more about having a full page than having a rare card.
Mm-hmm.
I do not.
Oh, I too have a shiny Charizard. So. It's not a first edition. It's part of the second edition. But I was told that my shiny Charizard is actually slightly rarer than a regular Charizard because the swirl graphics that they did at the time each kind of had like a unique thing that was going on with it. Mine happens right on the tail, so that's why it makes my print slightly more rare than a regular second edition. What? No, mine's a second edition.
Is it in good condition?
Yeah, it's in good condition.
Although it's probably that second edition kills the price value.
Yeah.
$2.
Let's see.
The rarest card I have
my binder?
I have a Shonen Jump Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which was the only time that was the first time they released Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon in the US.
Cherry's broken.
She's not broken, she's just getting her cards.
Let me look through here for a sec. Okay, so I was told my rarest cards, especially because I have both of them, are not even regular cards. They were the first ever secret cards in a pack. They were they are numbers 65 out of 64 and 66 out of 64. And this was Shining Gyarados and Shining Magikarp. These are, as far as I know, some of the only not like the only, but some of the few rare shining versions. So this was before shiny Pokemon actually existed. So this is a red this is a red Gyarados card and a golden Magikarp card. Shiny Pokemon didn't exist yet. So these are supposedly really rare cards. If you got them, they go for a pretty decent price, I think. But I got both, so I lucked out there.
This is her retirement fund.
They're not like as super. I'm going to be honest with you guys, though. I think the Charizard is only as much money as it is because a certain asshole drove the price up. But
who's the asshole? I actually don't know.
Logan Paul.
Mm-hmm. Right.
He wears a necklace with a. Yeah. He wears a necklace with a gold-plated shiny Charizard.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I was joking.
No, I think I've seen it.
But yeah, I
could have sworn he used it as a weapon in a freaking wrestling match too.
I also have the complete set, the Jungle Collection. I have Misty's...
If there are any kids listening, take care of your collectibles.
Yes.
Take care of your trading cards.
I have
Thank yourself when you're an adult.
I have Misty's Tentacruel, which is not... I don't think that's an actual rare card. But someone was like,
disturbing.
Yeah. And I have Lieutenant Surge, and he's also shiny for some reason. I also have,
That's the radiation from the war.
Yeah. I also have a rare metallic darkness energy.
Yeah, I think that I got out of the Pokemon card game before Gen 2 happened.
Yeah.
I never had any of the dark cards or the steel cards.
By the time all that was going on, I was out of card collecting.
I have a few promo cards. I got the Mew from the movie. I got the Mew.
Yep, the 2000.
Yep, the Mew movie card.
I had that one too.
I got Entei when I went to see 2000. I have an Eevee, which has like 3 colors from it, which I think is a card that was only given to people who participated in a tournament. According to my online
I have a Surfing Pikachu promo card. I don't know what that is.
The only Pokemon card I have right now is a Japanese Vulpix.
Are any of my cards good or worth money? No clue. Other than those shiny Gyarados, because I had the people at the game shop look through my cards.
I looked at you two real quick. Kieran and Grant are playing Pal World.
Everyone's playing Pal World.
Not us.
Yeah, we're just rating Pokemon. All right, Onix.
A.
B. It's like we should put him in D tier for the joke. Anyway.
I couldn't do that to Onix.
Because it's all about my dick. Anyway.
You can do it with Steelix. How about that?
I want to do a baby Onix, except it's just anal beads. I rewatched that video this past week. The first one at least still holds up. Still waiting on the second part to his second video.
I think it's actually supposed to be pronounced delivered. Huh.
Wow, I think you're the first person to get that. I think that the translators just didn't get the pun. Game Freak owes me 1 free Pokemon. I want to do Gardevoir.
I hate these guys. I hate them. I'm sorry. I can't.
Do not like.
No.
I don't like the Hypno line either.
You know what? I'm putting them in the worst.
It's pretty bad when you have a psychic Pokemon in Red and Blue that nobody uses.
Also, it knows poison gas.
Mm-hmm.
That's just great. Like, so it's drugging you as well.
Isn't that one of the episodes literally that it was drugging the kids and then they all believed they were Pokemon and they were all running around in a park? I don't know why their family couldn't find them, but they were all running around believing they were Pokemon. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Because they were using it as a sleep aid. But for some reason, the kids believed they were Pokemon for some reason instead of falling asleep. It was a funny, weird episode, and I hate it. All right. Krabby.
See?
Krabby I'm indifferent on.
Yep. Krabby I will put neutral on. It was really great for us to learn. It's like, oh, wait, I have only room for 6 Pokemon. Where do the 6 Pokemon go? After we catch another one, they go to Professor Oak. Oh, okay.
But you can teleport them using your Pokédex for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I've never even seen this guy before.
Nope.
Gigantamax
Kingler. That claw is just uncomfortable.
I like Kingler though.
He gets a like because I think he helped out Ash a lot in his tournaments.
He came in clutch the league.
Yeah.
And I think it was the Orange League.
Mm-hmm. Orange League. And I think a couple of leagues after that. Which
the one season of the anime that was never based on a game.
Mm-hmm. Also, we would like to stand Ash for who got totally ripped off in one of those tournaments to the guy who had a team of all legendaries. Fuck that guy.
I never saw that episode. I only heard about it. I'm just like, it's like, come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the players do.
Mm-hmm.
You're not a player.
Not even the players do that, though. We have, like, our one legendary on the team, and that's it. He had, like, a full team of legendaries. And that was bullshit. Bullshit.
Take the training wheels off.
Mm-hmm. Boo, you suck. Anyway, Voltorb. Hate.
Yes, they
neutral,
were
neutral.
Trying to catch one of them is so goddamn
How about
annoying.
a wooden Voltorb?
I like the wooden Voltorb. He's a like for me.
Indifferent.
Okay, we'll put neutral then.
There was a really cute short that was also. It was one of the stop motion shorts.
Mm-hmm. Look at that guy just rolling around. Electrode.
I'll put Electrode in dislike.
Neutral.
Because I like Electrode with it. I like the fact that they tried to make it somewhat useful by giving it an enormous speed stat.
I don't like that he explodes every time he shows up.
That's the problem. That the enormous speed stat basically just made it so that
that's the look of a man who knows he has a bomb strapped to his chest.
Yes. So you can bump up the dislike.
Dislike. I don't like that he's upset.
Indifferent.
Voltorb finally got his anger management issues under control, and now he's upset again.
Execute.
Dislike. It's just a bunch of eggs.
Neutral.
Also, one of them is, like, dead. What's going on with that one? His brain is exposed.
Executor.
On the other hand, you can go ahead and toss that right up into
A. I don't understand the reasoning behind this. So why do eggs evolve into a palm tree?
Turn into coconuts?
Yeah.
Coconut tree.
But eggs don't turn into a coconut.
Yeah, eggs don't turn into coconuts. How does that work?
And he's psychic for some reason?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is psychic. Don't worry about it. A.
Okay, I'm going to put him in dislike.
It's C.
Okay, fine. We'll put it in C.
No class.
I want to put this guy in A, though, because I like him.
That's the one I would drop down a D.
I like the memes because he reminds me of the one Jedi Master from the Phantom Menace who has the really long neck.
I will give it this. I very much enjoyed the Twitter post that was basically just the more likes this post gets, the longer Executor's neck gets. It just kept going.
There were some great memes that came from this guy.
I like it because this is how indeed palm trees act.
That's what a palm tree should look like.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, Executor down here also isn't wrong. Palm trees do grow like that in places where there isn't as extreme sunlight.
Well, they're not as ugly. Well, they're ugly.
Okay.
OG Executor
I will
is good.
fat shame the palm trees.
OG Executor is awesome. Executor. I stand by that.
Oh, this is my tier list, Orgo, and I'm only taking your account. And I'm only taking what you guys say with a half grain of salt, and I already bent over backwards on a bunch of these things, so yeah. I'm deciding.
You're gonna edit this whole list once we get offline.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck those guys. I'm gonna fucking move all this around. See what they do.
I can't believe those bitches want to put Pikachu in A.
Yeah. Cubo.
A.
Cute A.
I love him.
He is baby.
Marowak makes me want to cry. Put it in B. A. Yeah.
B.
Yeah. B. Yeah.
Marowak, but it's a ghosty powers.
A.
That is definitely an A.
It's just Marowak, but cooler.
Mm-hmm.
The Hitmon's.
Okay, but the thing I do not like though is that in order to get the fucking thing is I had to figure out. It's like, what's different from this thing to thing? And I'm like, there's a fucking Marowak there. And I'm like, what?
There's a Salazzle in the background.
And I'm like, I don't like, And I'm like, I get I'm an adult now playing this game. And I'm like, but I don't think kids are this dumb. What the fuck is happening?
I mean, adults, I know some adults that are that dumb, but not any kids.
Yeah. And I'm like, shouldn't you be challenging them by giving them more complicated things?
Now, the Hitmons, these were my fighters.
Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan?
This is who I went to for fighting.
So which one
Hitmonlee was my favorite.
You want Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan?
Let's say A.
All right, Bruce Lee gets to be an A.
The only fighting type that's worth a damn in red and blue, because it learns high jump kick.
Also,
where's Jackie Chan going?
He's based on the martial artist who isn't pro-China.
So you're saying Jackie Chan?
In case you're wondering why Jackie Chan hasn't been in any Hollywood movies recently.
Yeah. So you're saying Jackie Chan is in? Well, Jackie Chan's also old.
Yeah, I thought that had more to do with it.
Yeah.
Most people aren't hiring 60-year-old
You know that if he wasn't controversial, they would have tried to get him for The Expendables.
I don't know. What they would do. Like I said, Jackie Chan is old.
Not to mention, Stallone doesn't strike me as the type of person that cares.
Mm-hmm.
What anybody thinks.
True.
I think he's got a lot of say in that series. Well, not anymore, but he had a lot of say in that series.
The draw of that series, it's literally just geriatric action stars.
Yeah.
Why do you want to see that?
He's not that old. What do you mean Jackie Chan's not that old? I'm going to look this up right now.
Expendables were good.
For an action star?
They had younger. Jason Statham and Jet Li were pretty...
Jackie Chan is 69 years old. What do you mean he's not old? He's 69. Nice. For an action star, that's old, guys.
Well, Stallone is... Stallone's right up there.
Yeah, but...
Possibly older, actually.
He might be older, but it's still, like... You wouldn't, like...
Stallone's also in much better shape.
Yeah, I think Jackie Chan is actually...
What Chan looks like.
I don't know. I just wanted you to see his age.
He was in Creed, wasn't
he?
Is he in the Creed movies?
Stallone?
Yeah.
He was in a couple. I don't think he's in them anymore, but he was in a couple, yeah.
I think
he wasn't fighting.
Also, I think Jackie Chan is in, like, worse shape than some of these guys because he did, like, a lot of crazy stuff for his movies.
Stallone is cut. He's I think he's in his 70s and he's got the body of a friggin' 30 or 40-year-old.
At least from what I know, I think Jackie Chan actually hurt himself a lot more in his stuff than a lot of other people.
Yeah.
You don't fall off the side of a building and friggin' not walk away with injuries.
Mm-hmm. At least from what I know about the guy. What his stance is on China is or not.
Stallone
is 77.
Old.
Oh,
Jackie Chan is of the opinion. Jackie Chan is of the opinion. It's like, hey, maybe you people shouldn't protest because maybe the government is good for you.
Mm-hmm. Well, is he saying that because he doesn't want the government to come after him, or it's like
he lives in the States?
Yeah, but he has a lot of things in China, I think. So I don't know. I don't know if his family is in China. I don't know. Look, I don't really give a fuck one way or another what people's opinions are. I know what my opinions are, and China sucks. Shout out to the people in Hong Kong who got fucked over by China.
Well, wouldn't you know, in 2012, he called Hong Kong a city of protest and suggested that the demonstrators' rights should be limited. So there you go.
Well, yeah, I don't give a fuck about his opinion one way or another. I know what my opinion is.
I'm just saying that's why he is not exactly. That's why he's controversial.
Sure, everyone's controversial. You can't breathe without someone being controversial.
He's pro-Chinese Communist Party.
I'm not defending the man.
I'm just stating facts. I'm just stating facts.
Yeah. I am not defending the man, though, Azure. I am just saying that everybody has a bad opinion. And you are in your right to hate the man. I don't fucking care about him one way or the other.
I'm not giving an opinion either. I'm just stating facts.
I mean, your conversations are controversial. That's true. Anything I say will get me canceled on Twitter in 2 seconds, most likely.
It's like it's very hard for me to hate. It's very hard to make me hate you unless you talk about Star Wars. Then I will explain why your opinions are wrong.
Asher's gonna explain to me. Next week we're gonna have a Star Wars stream, and Asher's gonna explain to me all the things about why I'm wrong, about why my opinions on Star Wars is neutral.
I don't know. Considering the subject matter, it might reinforce some of your views.
Reinforce my views about, and I'm like, Azure, I just don't really care about Star Wars.
That will be here for the ride.
I'm talking about the mean side of Star Wars.
Okay.
I don't know anything about Star Wars other than it's a movie in space.
My dad tried to make me
self-include episode 4 recap in slideshow.
Mm-hmm. New Star Wars. Death, we don't talk about new Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
We don't talk about those.
What is new Star Wars?
I'd rather talk about the Star Wars that I like, which is Legends.
We don't talk about those. I think we're all in agreement there that fucking series just didn't know what it wanted to be because the two directors were fighting with each other the entire time.
I am okay, so I guess that the Pokemon stream is over now, but I am shocked that they did not plan out the trilogy beforehand.
I don't fucking understand. It's like, I don't understand a fucking single thing that Disney is doing. Even to this day. Like, they are just fucking taking things, and then I'm like, did you know they didn't even plan out their fucking Frozen sequel either? It was most of them trying to figure out, it's like, oh, we need to figure out how to get this one song to work. So we need to figure out, so is she singing to an entity or to a person? And they're like, I don't know.
It's up to your interpretation. Bullshit. Yeah. Fuck you, give me an answer.
Yeah. So this is what I mean by I don't understand what the state of the writing in Disney is in general. And I'm like, how do you not... You know you're going to make 3 movies. How do you not know what's going to happen in the 3 movies? Like, how do you not have a base outline and then fill it in from there?
I mean, the problem is they did have a base outline. The problem is that George Lucas wrote it, and they didn't want anything to do with it because, understandably, George Lucas was kind of the no-no for the fandom at the time.
Fuck you, old man. He's like, okay, you guys do what you want then. Fuck you, we'll do what we want. Okay, then follow the guideline.
I'm just going to be over here with my $4 billion while I go and have lunch at this food court.
Not to talk about Star Wars, but talk about new Star Wars. They're making an all-girl Star Wars.
Are they?
I don't... Are you talking about things that have just come out or stuff that they're going to do? I'm sorry, okay. Here's a hot take.
They already made Pink 5.
Yeah. All right, here's a hot take from me. Here's a hot take.
Ooh, let's hear it.
I don't...
Talk about Star Wars now.
So this is not just about Star Wars. This is about things in general. I do not mind things having all-girl casts, okay? If it's done naturally. Just randomly throwing female characters together out of nowhere with no build up to it. Like, for example, that one Marvel all-girl shot in an Endgame. I hate fucking shit like that. I fucking hate it. I'm sorry. I don't want to be patronized for these kind of things. And I'm like, yeah, girl power. And I'm like, but this is superficial girl power. I don't, this isn't natural. This doesn't feel correct. Like, some people have talked about it, And like apparently like there was a part in The Mandalorian where it's just like all the female characters for like one part of the thing, and they're like, but you don't think about it and you don't notice it because it felt natural for all those characters to be working together. And like that's what I mean by you can do an all girl thing and it feels normal.
The reason that they don't have a problem with it is because that episode ended with Luke Skywalker coming in. So, but yeah, I do know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, but this is like an example for what I mean. You can make it acceptable, and everybody will accept it if you do it naturally. For example, some of my favorite anime series are all female casts, like Precure and stuff like that. Although I hear in the most recent one, they had their first ever male Precure because they were like, we never said that all Precure could be female. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about there being a boy Precure, but I guess this is technically, since it's the girls' version of Power.
I can't believe you're disenfranchising the males.
Yeah. It's like, I guess this is technically the girls' version of Power Rangers. I guess it's not like that there can't be a male Precure. I wish they would have been like their own thing instead of a Precure, I guess. More of like a support guy or something instead of a Precure. But you know what? For whatever, Precure, you do you. I have to get to that season. I stopped in the middle of Tropical Rouge Precure, so I have to keep getting there. I mean, even Power Rangers had one girl. True.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm saying it's not like that there can't be male Precures, but I was just saying that I just kind of wish they kind of stayed as their own little separate support guys more than becoming a Precure, since I don't know if you've ever seen what Precures look like, but the outfits are extremely girly. This is an extremely girly series, except for the first ones. Black and white, Precure, Cure White and Cure Black, whenever they get called in, something serious is going down because they're the strongest of all the girls. Like, and then, like, everybody move over, the powerhouses have come in. And like, the OGs are here, guys. Cure White and Cure Black are like the Gokus of the Precure, as in they can body a big character while all the other girls, like there could be like 6 other girls fighting a monster, they're not doing any damage to it. Cure Black and Cure White get called in and they do it all on their own. It's crazy.
Oh, I thought you meant that they abandoned their children.
I mean, they're eternally young, so maybe they don't. I don't know, or maybe they do have children, who knows. But they're like the Gokus of the thing because Cure White's grandma is indeed Goku. And you're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, the voice of Goku plays Cure White's grandma, so look at Precure. I don't think a boy would look good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And I'm like,
unless it's like an Astolfo situation where they're just like a femboy.
Well, I think he is kind of like an Astolfo. Hang on. Precure first male Cure. Let's see, Cure Wing. He's Cure Wing, I think. Precure features first male Precure and famous Tsukasa Cure Wing. He's the first. This show, not to be confused with the other new Precure, was the first adult Precure in the main cast. Not the first adult Precure ever, but first in the cast, main cast. All right, Cure Wing is, I would say he kind of does look like an Astolfo situation. Hang on, I'll post him over in our chat. I won't post him up on here on thing, but oof, that's a long thing. Copy image. Boop boop. I mean, not completely feminine, but I wouldn't think that was a boy first looking at.
I mean, he's cute.
Yeah,
that's all that matters.
Yeah, so that's all that matters. It's like, I don't.
Zell's in the chat. I guess what's he gonna say?
I think he's also. It looks like he was also a mascot character. So I don't know how. How official this counts. I don't think this really counts as a male Precure. Really, he looks like you.
Kind of.
So it turns out he was a mascot. So I'm like, I don't think this really even counts as a first male Precure. Really, he's just
let him play. Let him play. He wants to play with the girls. Let him play with the girls.
He can play with the girls. It's fine.
I like turtles.
And I'm like, I don't know if he's cute. I don't know if there's ever going to be like more male Precures. There may, but I don't know if this is going to be a staple in the series or not. I mean, it seems like they're open to having male characters be assist characters. And I would also like to state that this this kid is also, aside from being the first male Precure, he's also a fairy mascot character, which is a common staple. And I would like to state, everybody, remember, if there's going to be a canonical love interest that happens in the cast, it's going to include a fairy. And we would like to congratulate, I will still say it again, and I will shout it from the brood, like, congratulations to the first Precure who got married on screen to her fairy mascot. Good for them. I hope they're happy together. Girl does
the fewer questions asked, the better.
Yeah. Girl does not care what form that man is in. She will smooch that man. I like turtles. You should just keep repeating that every time.
Well,
yeah, you don't have a statement.
I said it because I've been silent for the past 15 minutes, so I figured I needed to say something.
Sorry, I went on a rant about Precure because I really like Precure. I've watched almost every season of Precure except the last 3 because I got distracted. But
you were fine. If Dragon Quest was brought up, I would have taken over your stream for fucking 45 minutes. I wanted to bring it up when you were talking about Jackie Chan.
Everybody remember, we thank Dragon Ball Z for creating Precure.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Dragon Ball Z. What's Dragon Quest?
Oh, Thank you, go to Goku. Hell. I don't like you anymore, Death.
I think that Dragon Quest is that one Dragon Ball game that got licensed in America, but they changed the name. It had like Nora, Goku and Nora.
Which one is Nora? Hold on.
Bulma.
Okay, thank you.
No, I wanted to hear you talk about it.
Okay.
What's Dragon Quest?
It is 9:30. I don't have time for that.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
I'm working on something that's Dragon Quest related. That'll be a very long article. I just need to finish 6 because I don't remember 6 that well.
Dragon Quest will probably be a stream that'll happen on his channel. And I will be there, and he can try to educate me in Dragon Quest because
educate you in Dragon Quest. Maybe that'll be one of these streams that we're doing on Friday after the Star Wars one. I can get a slideshow of Dragon Quest series.
In case you haven't, link his channel. All right,
I can't link my channel on here, so. But it is Orgo Corgo. I hope she gets this correct. I'm gonna laugh at her if she doesn't.
There you go.
Hey, there you go.
There's Orgo's channel.
I'm the only one out of these. I'm the only one that's a flesh tuber out of us.
Yeah, he's a flesh tuber.
So you'll see my pretty little face if you come over here. But no, I am working on a Dragon Quest project. I will be maybe in a month or so. It might be able to get it. Like I said, it depends on how long I get through 6 because I'm not a big fan of 6.
But yeah, anyway, in case you haven't told, we're going to be taking a short break from Baldur's Gate for a while.
What up, Death?
I don't know why. I think it's just there's just too many options in this game. Which
honestly, for me, it wasn't working either.
Yeah. And I'm like, it's not that we aren't going to go back to it, because I do like playing it with everybody. It's just...
Thank you for the follow, Death.
I'm so stressed out because there's so many options in this game, and I feel like I'm missing everything, and because I don't know what's going on.
They sound robotic here. Oh. I will have to fix that. I don't know why you guys sound robotic on my stream.
Maybe it's just Discord.
Hold on, say stuff. Yeah, you do sound robotic.
Wah, 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 wah. I am a robot. I am here to take over your stream. Wah, 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 wah.
I don't know. I'll have to fix that. Do I sound fine?
I mean, you sound fine to me. I don't know if you sound okay on my stream.
You all sound fine on in my ears, so... And I sound fine. So I gotta figure out why you guys sound like that. That's terrific. I'll have to go back to previous streams that I've recorded and see if you're come out sounding like that.
I mean, I understand why sometimes the robotic stuff happens when my connection is BS, but...
Say something, Azure. Maybe it's just Jerry on my stream.
No, I refuse to talk. I'm done talking tonight. How's that?
I guess it is you too. Well,
sorry.
So I guess the Discord's being a bitch.
Something's being a bitch on my either my Discord or my OBS. So I gotta do a little offline tweaking and figure out what the hell's going on.
As you can all see, we've descended into chaos, and this is what our end goal. So this is we rated all the Pokemon.
Can you imagine how bad it would have been if we played Final Fantasy tonight?
So next week, Star Wars maybe, or Final Fantasy. Like I said, we'll go back to Baldur's Gate eventually. I can't right now. I need a break from it. And then maybe we'll come back to it, like maybe a month or 2 from now. That'll give me like 4 streams to think about it. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Multiplayer on Baldur's Gate is a bitch. It has been a bit annoying to do.
I keep pissing her off anyway.
Is it the multiplayer or is it the players?
No, yeah. It's the setup for I could care less about you guys breaking it up. That's content. The game not working half the time, that I get annoyed with, because the connection being dumb. Which I don't know if it's my internet or the game, because there's just so much going on in the fucking game. I don't know. But I'm not abandoning it. Listen, I'm not abandoning the game. We're going to play it again, I swear. Just, I need a month or 2 before I go back.
It's the same for Elder Ring for me.
Yeah.
I tried to play Elder Ring, but I don't do Souls games. I just don't really get into them.
Mm.
Death was saying that on my stream is like the burnout for games and whatnot it was the same with Elder Ring.
Yeah.
Good when you have a friend, apparently. Yeah, this is where the stream starts petering off.
Yeah, this is
once we hit the 9:30 mark.
Butt finger in hole.
Things is loopy. All right, so this means we usually only always go for 2 hours the most anyway, and we've now just hit that 2-hour mark.
All the other Pokemon are going in the E category.
Licking tongue, hate it. Coughing, neutral, wheezing. You can go to like
E.
Wheezing with a top hat. It's B-A.
He's a dapper gentleman.
Bong wheezing. I don't know. You're talking about top hat.
Yeah.
He reminds me of a steam engine.
I don't know. He seems like a dapper gentleman.
It's supposed to be a factory.
He helps the environment.
Yeah, he helps the environment.
It's a fucking bong.
All right. Okay, we're done before we get canceled. That's enough. That's it. That's the stream.
Legalize weed.
Already legal where we live. We get a test. Both Cherry and I.
Yeah, I work at a weed factory.
White hair man said that his voice glitched out so much it was funny. That's Azure and his hair is blue.
Yeah. Well,
no, it's white.
It's white.
It is white.
Blue,
my eyes are blue. The hair is white.
The hair is white. So Orgo for color theory. Usually with white hair, usually you use blue for the shading part because
that's what I did with my character in FF14 when we were a guild.
My old avatar had white hair and had a red suit on, so.
Mm-hmm. So for white hair, either you use like blue or like a really, really light purple to shade the hair, or else it'll look. Because if you use gray, it just looks gray.
You're old.
Yeah.
Heard that several times in my life. In the past year.
You're old.
Yes, they don't need to keep telling me that. Squeaky robot voice now.
Squeaky.
Yeah.
I can do this high voice too. Let's go, Raiders. Let's go and raid Laz. Get out
raiding Laz.
We're gonna raid Laz. I'm gonna tell you to get the fuck out of my stream and go to Laz instead.
I could raid my friend, but he's got 21 viewers in his stream and he literally just started, so I think he's doing all right.
Mm-hmm. Well, Laz also just started, so he's not even live yet. You should dump on people and your friends because that's what I'm doing. So.
I don't.
What? Are you embarrassed?
I'm not embarrassed for him. No, it's just it's one of those things where it's like he is a considerably higher channel than I am.
So what? He knows who you are and your friends.
Right,
I'm rating Laz. Laz has 6.3k followers.
How do I raid again?
So you /raid and then their name.
You're probably better than him anyway. No, I'm not. He is very good, actually.
All right, I'm gonna go to the ending closing script. Okay, bye bye.
Bye everybody.
Bye. You still here?